All right, back at it for another go round here. This is gonna be our last factoring review for now. I may bring it back later on. We'll see. Like I said, this is probably the most important concept that I want you guys to take away from Algebra 2 going into whatever you do next year math-wise. So we got this. We're going to review the box method. You guys did pretty well with this. I'm going to see how this goes teaching it without you guys here and all that. It's just going to be tougher. But you guys did pretty well the first time that we did it. So I'm hoping we do well again. The steps are written out here if you need it. I'm going to talk you through it, so they're just written out here if you want it, though. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll put it the first example on dual page here, so you can kind of see the steps along with the factoring here. First thing we're going to do is put the first term, this 2x squared, and the last term in the upper left and right corner. So if you notice here, kind of underline those 2 and 2, 2x squared, 2. Alright, so the red is first. I multiply the first and the last terms. 2 times 2 is 4. This is where the x game came into play a little bit. What factors of 4 add up to 5 in the middle? That's step 3. 1 and 4 both add up to 5. So I put 1x in one of the boxes, 4x in the other box. Does not matter which box these green ones go in. Alright, I'm going to keep colors consistent the rest of the way here. We're going to find the GCF of each row and column. Rows are side to side. Alright, so my GCF of 2x squared and 1x is just x. My GCF of 4x and 2 is 2, so I put it outside the box. And then I move on to columns, which is up and down. What do 2x squared and 4x have in common? They have 2x in common. Same question here, 1x and 2. They don't have anything in common, so they always have 1 in common. Alright, then the last step from here is just writing my answer. I have my answer. It's outside the box in the blue. 2x plus 1 since it's a positive 1. X plus 2 since it's a positive 2. Guess what? That's my answer. 2x plus 1, x plus 2 in the parentheses. It doesn't matter what's in which parentheses. I just need 2x plus 1 in one of them, x plus 2 in the other. That's it. Alright, that's what we're looking at moving forward. Alright, so I'm going to get this back to a single page. Look at a couple more examples. I got 4 totals, so 3 more coming your way. 3x squared goes in the top left, negative 5 goes in the bottom right. So I get that going here. 3x squared, negative 5. Multiply 3 times negative 5 to get negative 15. What factors of negative 15 add up to negative 2 in the middle? Alright, I got 3 and negative 5. Doesn't matter which box is which. GCF time. Row and then columns. What do 3x squared and 3x have in common? They have a 3x in common. Negative 5 so what do negative 5x and negative 5 have in common? They have 5 in common, but they both have negatives. So I'm going to put a negative 5 there. Alright, if they're both negative, a negative comes out. It's the only time it does. Next one. What do 3x squared and negative 5x have in common? Nothing but the x. Same here with the 3x and negative 5. What do they have in common? Nothing but a 1. So we got x plus 1, 3x minus 5 is my answer. Alright. 2 more just because. It's the same thing. I'm not switching up anything. I'm not throwing any twist into this. Alright. So we got this. 2x squared, top left, negative 9, bottom right. Multiply, get negative 18. What factors of negative 18 add up to 3 in the middle? It's negative 3, positive 6. GCF time again. Rows, 2x squared, negative 3x. What do they have in common? Just an x. 6x minus 9, 6x and a negative 9, what do they have in common? They have 3. They're both not negative, so just as a positive 3 here. Columns, 2x squared and 6x, both got a 2x in common. Negative 3x and negative 9, they're both negative, so they have a negative in common. And then they have 3 in common as well. So I have 2x minus 3, x plus 3 in one of the parentheses. You can see that there. Whoop, I didn't rewrite it. There we go. That's better. All right. Next and last. 4x squared plus 8x minus 21. Bigger set of factors here. That's the only difference. 4x squared, negative 21, top left, bottom right. 4 times negative 21 is negative 84. This monster set of factors here. All right, biggest we've probably seen throughout this entire process of factoring review. Find out what factors add up to 8. There is a set, find it. Negative 6x and 14x. What do they have in common? Start with columns, that's the first one I grabbed. Alright, we can kind of see that there. We got rows as well. Again, notice both of these have negatives in this second column. So negative 3 came out. And that's about it. We have 2x in both of these. As you guys probably already saw with my answer, it's 2x minus 3, 2x plus 7. I got a worksheet for you guys with about 6 to 8 questions. I can't remember exactly. And then the survey. So survey is going to be weekly. Please answer that. Honestly, it's just easy participation points. It basically gets you to show me that you've logged in and you've seen what I've written, at least. You're at least showing me that. And then the worksheet is 10 points each week. So make sure you're turning this in. Remember, please, just complete the work. Turn it in. You get full credit. You show me some work, you're getting full credit. I promise you that. Alright, if you're not showing me work at all, I'm giving you partial credit. Alright, I need to see some work with everything turned in. You get full credit up until, this is how it's going to be up until the end of this quarantine stuff. Whenever that ends. I don't know when it is, so don't ask that. A couple of you guys have already asked, but there are no tests, no quizzes until we're back in the building. We'll figure that out if and when we come back. I'm not worried about it right now. I'm not even thinking about it. But there is nothing test or quiz wise until we come back, if we come back. If you guys have questions, hit me up, and that's about it.